Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Matt from the Three Musketeers, and I have a fresh new video for you. Now, I apologise for not getting a video up for a short while now. It might have been a week or so I apologise for that. Now, like I said in the past, so I have a lot of work at the moment, so please bear with me. I'll try and get the content up as regularly as I can. But in the meantime, I hope you enjoy this video. It's a pretty good game, pretty good gameplay, so I hope you enjoy. Now, this footage here is from post-patch. Obviously, the PlayStation got the patch before the PC and the Xbox. And one of the things I'm looking into here is one of the things that changed in the patch was the power and the effectiveness of the sniper rifles within the game, especially the bolt-action sniper rifles. So this footage here is from a game of Conquest on Operation Metro, as you can probably already tell. And it is from one of the new renter servers, which is also a new addition to the PlayStation Battlefield 3. Online experience, and that is, the renter service, which is something obviously the PC's had for a long time now. As you can see, the only main difference in this game was the fact that it started off with 2,000 tickets, or I think it was actually 2,500 tickets per team. So it was a very long game. This game went on for an hour and 25 minutes, so I've cut this down as best as I can. Now, as you can see from all this footage, as I said, this is all to do with the sniper rifles, which they had a lot of change since the patch. The main changes were that all bolt-action weapons and pump-action weapons, so that includes the shotguns, now had their maximum damage range put out to 15 meters. So when you play maps like Operation Metro, as I am here, it can be a very useful and devastating tool, because on a map of this size, it's very condensed in close quarters. You're never normally challenging or taking on an enemy more than 15 meters away anyway. Now, the other very significant change since the patch for the sniper rifles is that no longer is it only a headshot to get a critical or a kill straight away, a critical hit. Chest shots now also count for a critical hit as well. So that makes it a lot easier to take down targets. You can just aim for the centre of mass, which means you can, aim in much quicker and take down the enemies much quicker, which puts you at less of a risk, obviously, if you're using a bolt-action weapon and you miss your first shot and they've got an automatic weapon. Normally, unless they're a pretty poor shot and you've missed your first one, they're going to take you down every time. But now if you can aim for the centre of mass, as you can see here, boom, it's easy to take down the targets and you have a much better chance of survival. Now, when I use a sniper rifle in this kind of environment and this kind of a situation, not really using long-range sniping or kind of hard scoping, just kind of moving around quite quickly, my setup is usually, as I'll put it on the left-hand side of the screen here, you can see I use the holographic or the EOTech scope because what's my preferred scope. I use it on all my assault rifles, really. I think it's a good medium-range scope. I also use a straight pull bolt, opposed to using the bipod, which is the other option on your class setup. So have the straight pull bolt or the bipod. It just means you can stay aimed on target and reload without having to come out of the sights again, which is very useful at close range. Another thing I use is also the laser dot, mainly because that increases 10% of accuracy when firing from the hip. So sometimes if you're in a very sticky situation and you need to quickly loose off a round from the hip without looking through your sights, using the laser dot does increase your accuracy by 10%. The only downside, of course, is that it pretty much pinpoints the enemy exactly where you stood. You just see this red dot on their screen, but every perk has its side effects, but I think it's worth its while, like I said, for its 10% more accuracy. Now, regarding the weapon I'm using, this is the M40 sniper rifle, or the M40A5. Now, I know a lot of people can't decide whether between this weapon and the L96 as a preferred sniper rifle. I prefer this weapon just because it's been on a lot of battlefields in the past, so I'm quite used to it. And it's quite a nice looking gun, I think. Now, this is the M40A5. Now, the original M40 came out in 1966, and since then there's been an A1 model, an A3, and the A5. So this is the latest model out. Came out in 2009. Now, all M40s are actually alterations of the Remington 700 or the R700, and then the US armourers take the weapon and they alter it to match their standards and settings that they like to have. It takes a 10-round magazine, which is obviously 7.62, which is a standard NATO round used by the American and British military. Now, it has a range of about 900 metres or 1,000 yards, and a muzzle velocity of about 777 metres per second, so it's flinging those rounds pretty far and pretty quick. Anyway, guys, this video's almost over, so thank you for watching. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It always helps. It helps the videos out a lot. And don't forget to add us on Facebook, on Twitter, and on Battlelog for a little bit more content on there, and there's some good stuff on there, so add us up on there. In the meantime, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.
My dick cost a late night fee. Yo dick got the HIV. My dick plays on the double feature screen. Yo dick went straight to DVD.
My dick, bigger than a bridge. Yo dick, look like a little kid's. My dick, large like the Chargers, the whole team. Yo shit.